Protecting London. This presentation will examine the role of the built environment in protecting London from terrorist activities. Terrorism is not a new concept, and cities have been attempting to fortify themselves against terrorist attacks for centuries. London's first major incident came on the 5th of November 1605 when Guy Fawkes and a group of co-conspirators attempted to blow up the Houses of Parliament. Luckily, they were caught mere hours before the attacks were due to be carried out. The city then suffered multiple bombings during the Irish Republican attacks. The UK-wide conflict, which officially ended with the Belfast Agreement in 1998, left 3,500 dead and almost 50,000 wounded. However, the largest terror attack to hit London took place on the 7th of July 2005, when 4 Islamist extremists detonated bombs around London. 52 people were killed and over 700 more were injured in the attacks. The 7/7 bombings highlight the importance of ensuring that critical infrastructure is protected against terrorism. In response, the government produced 3 documents on designing for counter-terrorism in the built environment. The 3 documents outline advice for local authorities, police, businesses, planners, and architects to reduce vulnerability in crowded places. The government's aim in promoting counter-terrorism design principles is to create safer places and buildings so that people are better protected from terrorist attacks. Advocate that security measures be considered as early as possible in the planning and development processes. For example, they should already form part of any local policy that is developed at the council level. This is important as it will help reduce costs further down the track. Counter-terrorism measures should also be proportionate to the risk of a terrorist attack to which the building or place is exposed. For example, a suburban house will be at less risk than a sports stadium and therefore needs fewer protective measures. The design principles outlined by the government provide measures that aim to deter a would-be terrorist for providing physical and electronic security measures, detect an intrusion by providing alarm and visual detection systems, and delay an intrusion for a significant period of time to allow a response force to attend. Typical measures that help to deter, detect, and delay a terrorist attack include better blast resistance, such as external barriers, better building and management facilities, such as secured air intakes, better traffic management measures, such as measures to reduce the speed of approaching vehicles, and better oversight, such as CCTV and security guards. Following the 7/7 bombings, the UK set up and expanded a number of government bodies to deal with protecting the built environment against terrorist attacks. Additionally, there have been a number of papers published by both government and industry bodies outlining the steps developers should take in protecting the built environment. Intensified counter-terrorism measures seem to be working. However, the threat level remains severe, indicating that an attack is still expected. Luckily, Sydney has so far escaped a major terrorist incident. There are, however, a number of parallels between the two cities which make planning for an attack of critical importance. Sydney currently lacks a counter-terrorism plan relating to the implementation of protective measures in property development. The good news, however, is that such guidelines could be produced more quickly and easily by following the example of cities around the world, such as London. Finally, it's important to remember that, while very serious, the threat of terrorism is also very small. In fact, in the past decade, bees and wasps have caused just as many deaths in the UK as terrorism.